Welcome to Wedgie Wednesday, folks. It's Wednesday, June 25th, 2025, and just like that, we've officially wedged our way through 176 days of the year. That's right, 48.22% of 2025 is already in the books. If you feel like time's been speeding up lately, well, maybe you're on to something. Maybe it's not just your imagination. Maybe it's part of a much bigger plan, or a conspiracy, or a wedgie. Who can say? You're tuned in to Wedgie Wednesday on Dog Radio, the show where the stories get weird, the wedgies get weirder, and the theories, well, let's just say they get downright outrageous. Today is our special conspiracy theory edition, where we are diving headfirst into the bizarre, the unexplained, and the downright hilarious. From mysterious alien grudges against denim wearers to shadowy secret societies obsessed with the world's most personal of garments. Yes, underwear. We are uncovering the theories nobody really asked for, but everyone secretly loves. Because, let's be honest, who doesn't want to hear about top secret briefs and extraterrestrial fashion feuds? Plus, we've got our weekly lowdown on Lakewood's nightlife, because even if the government's hiding secrets, the local clubs aren't. We'll dish on the best spots to grab a bite or sip something cool, update you on exciting moves in our local businesses, and drop a little literary magic from some of Lakewood's most talented wordsmiths. So buckle up and hold on tight. This Wedgie Wednesday is about to get delightfully weird.
The following is rated TV MA and is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Hi everybody, I'm back. Segment number 1, Video Yearbook Club Update. Summer break? Never heard of her. The Clover Park High School Video Yearbook Club has been trying to get rolling, filming teaser reels, planning freshman orientation clips, and figuring out how to edit without accidentally deleting all the footage. Spoiler, I'm still learning too, But full disclosure, as of today, there's still no official video yearbook team. It's mostly just me flying solo, lugging gear and chasing shots wherever I can find them. No schools have signed up on the free video yearbook club proposal yet. And honestly, interest has been radio silence so far. Get it? Riley radio silence. Haha, knock knock. But the offer stands. We're open to any and all schools in the Lakewood area who want to get involved and capture their story on camera. We are optimistic though. The goal is to build a full crew of students documenting everything from band camp bloopers to pep rally prep. And rumor has it there might even be a Wedgie montage quietly brewing behind the scenes. Now, conspiracy theory time. Is the video yearbook team secretly spying on us for the government? Or are they just trying to make us look cool in crisp 1080p? Which leads us into segment number 2. Conspiracy Theory Roundtable. Time for the myths, the legend, the wedgies. So strap in, because it's time for the main event. The myths, the legends, the wedgies. That's right. Today we're diving deep into the strange and mysterious world of wedgie conspiracies. Prepare yourselves for the top 3 conspiracy theories. We definitely didn't make up about those sneaky underpants tugs that have plagued humanity for centuries. We didn't make these up. Definitely. So, number 1, wedgies were invented by aliens. Now, hear me out. Ever notice how a wedgie's awkward tug seems to defy the laws of physics? You're standing still, minding your own business, and suddenly your underwear acts like it's got a mind of its own, pulling upwards in ways that no natural force should allow. What if this isn't just teenage mischief? What if it's an intergalactic distraction tactic? Aliens might have sent us this bizarre discomfort as a diversion, a way to keep Earthlings distracted from bigger issues, like, say, climate change or interstellar espionage. Picture it, little green men sitting back, laughing as we adjust our pants instead of, focusing on world peace. Number 2, the Secret Wedgie Society, or SWS for short. Fashion trends are never random, folks. Think about it. 1 minute high-waisted jeans are out. The next, bam, they're everywhere again. Coincidence? Hardly. There's a secret cabal operating behind the scenes, manipulating fabric and style to maximize our wedgie vulnerability. Their goal? To keep us on edge, constantly distracted by itchy underpants and awkward wardrobe malfunctions. Members of the SWS reportedly include fashion moguls, textile manufacturers, and yes, those mysterious influencers who insist suspenders are making a comeback. This covert group thrives on our discomfort and the viral embarrassment that follows. Number 3, elastic bands are alive. You thought it was bad luck when the elastic snaps, right? When you're least prepared. Maybe it's not bad luck at all. What if elastic bands have a will of their own? They are the silent rebels of the clothing world, quietly plotting against us. Their mission? To spring back with a vengeance at the exact moment when you're bent over tying your shoes or sitting in an important meeting. This theory suggests elastic bands possess a sentient, mischievous spirit, delivering spontaneous snaps as payback for years of being stretched, twisted, and abused. So there you have it. Aliens, secret societies, and vengeful elastics. The Wedgie world is darker and weirder than you ever imagined. What do you think? Are these wild theories closer to the truth than we dare admit? Or just a product of too much time spent adjusting our underwear? Don't forget to vote in today's Wedgie Wednesday polls. Are you a believer on either of these theories? Check back next Wednesday for the results. You can find all the polls over on my Crowrose Entertainment Discord channel, our server, or whatever it's called, server channel. Let me type it in here. You can see it in the live chat over on YouTube. The link will be there. You can go join the server over on Discord and go to polls and vote away. I will check the polls at the end of the episode just to see if there's any votes, and then we will move from there. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I had to do a little transition to the next one here, because since one theory just isn't enough to wrap your elastic around, let's keep the Wedgie madness rolling with a few more top secret underpants shifting conspiracies. Okay. Number 4, Wedgies are government mind control experiments. That sudden tug, not random. It's a secret test by shadowy government agencies trying to measure human stress responses and distraction thresholds. Think about it. Why else would Wedgies seem to strike hardest right before an exam or an important meeting? Agents in labs somewhere might be monitoring your twitchy reactions through hidden sensors embedded in your clothing. Your discomfort is their data. Number 5, the Socks and Underwear Alliance, SUA for short, is sabotaging us. Ever notice how socks mysteriously disappear into laundry, but underwear keeps showing up in the strangest places, like stuck on chair backs or in the freezer? There's a covert war raging between your socks and your underwear, and Wedgies are the battlefield. The Socks and Underwear Alliance is an underground network fighting for control over your drawers and laundry baskets, using Wedgies to assert dominance. Number 6, Wedgies as ancient rituals passed down through generations. What if Wedgies aren't just a modern prank, but a secret initiation rite dating back thousands of years? Ancient tribes might have used Wedgies to test courage, resilience, and humility among their youth. The awkward tug is a symbolic rite of passage, secretly preserved and disguised as playground humor. Number 7, Wedgies are time travelers' calling cards. Yes, Wedgies are time travelers' calling cards. You think time travelers leave cryptic messages? No, they leave Wedgies. Those sudden, inexplainable underpants tugs are markers from future visitors trying to communicate or warn us. They might be signaling key moments in history or trying to disrupt events to alter timelines. That weird tug could be a temporal breadcrumb. There it is. Mind control, laundry wars, ancient rites, and time travel, all wrapped up in your underwear. That's a lot of stuff to be trapped up in your underwear. If Wedgies are this complex, maybe we should be paying more attention next time our pants betray us. Which of these crazy theories do you think holds water? Or do you have your own Wedgie theory to share? Hit us up on socials. And remember, vote in today's Wedgie Wednesday polls. Believe or don't believe. Stay tuned for the results next Wednesday. Now on to the next segment. Sorry, that was dorky. Now we move into some Lakewood talk. Lakewood After Dark. When the sun dips behind the Cascades, Lakewood lights up with events that'll have you dancing, laughing, and maybe learning a thing or two. Whether you're 18 plus, 21 plus, or just in the mood for some good old-fashioned fun, here's what's happening this week. Wednesday night, which is tonight, kind of missed this one. Open mic at Red Barn Coffee, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Show off your talents or just enjoy the local vibe. Last week, a poet shared verses inspired by Mount Rainier's majesty, and someone debuted a catchy folk tune about coffee addiction. Bonus, Red Barn's fresh-baked scones are a perfect companion for your late-night caffeine fix. Thursday night, so tomorrow night, pub trivia at the Ram, 7 p.m. This week's theme is 90s Nickelodeon classics. Brush up on your knowledge of Doug, Hey Arnold, and of course Rugrats. Prizes include gift cards to local Lakewood eateries and the ultimate bragging rights. Pro tip, Reptar bars are real, and they're deliciously nostalgic. Friday night, silent disco at Fort Silicon Park, 9 p.m. Wait, silent disco, how's that work? You just stand there and do the little staying alive thing? No music, nothing? Okay. Anyways, 3 music channels, 1 open field, and a sea of glowing headphones. Dance like nobody's watching because, well, they can't hear you. Expect DJ sets ranging from retro 80s hits to the latest EDM bangers. Food trucks will be on site with everything from tacos to vegan delights. Here's another conspiracy theory for Lakewood nightlife. Is Lakewood's nightlife secretly a government ploy to keep us distracted from taxes, traffic, and TikTok algorithms? Probably not. But imagine if those funky disco beats start broadcasting subliminal messages telling us to pay your taxes with a smile or stay calm and recycle. If that happens, you heard it here first. Until then, just enjoy the tunes and maybe keep one ear on the dance floor and the other on the news. Okay, weekend festivals and live music venues in Lakewood. Yeah, McLovin, this is the title of the video. Conspiracy theories about Wedgies. Yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, weekend festivals and live music venues in Lakewood. Fairy Fest at Lakewood Gardens. Lakewood. Not Lakewood, but Lakewood. There's an L instead of 2 O's. Step into a magical fairyland at Lakewood Gardens on Saturday and Sunday, June 28th and 29th, from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. Discover charming fairy houses, enjoy hands-on crafts, and immerse yourself in a whimsical world. How did they invent the Wedgies, McLovin? I don't know. That's what this whole show's about. It's how did it? Did the aliens invent it? How did they invent it? Is it all just a conspiracy? Or just maybe kids in ancient times? I don't know. Yeah. Summer nights at the Pavilion concerts. Enjoy live music and dancing at Fort Silicon Park on Tuesday evenings. Upcoming performances include July 1st, Groove Nation, Top 40 Hits. July 8th, Candy Shop, Variety. July 29th, Radio 80s, which is, of course, 80s hits. August 5th, House Band of Lakewood, Classic Rock. August 12th, Fastlane, Eagles Tribute. August 19th, Wally and the Beebs, 50s and 60s music. You think your older brother invented Wedgies? Well, see, that could be another conspiracy theory, The brother did it. The brother started it all back in junior high or elementary school. We know. Okay. Live music venues in Lakewood. Looking for a night out with live tunes? Check out these local spots. Zesty Steakhouse, known for its live jazz performances. The Plaid Pig Live Music Lounge. The Plaid Pig Live Music Lounge offers a variety of live music acts. Lake City Pub, a cozy spot with regular live music events. Dawson's Bar and Grill features live music in a relaxed setting. Now we move on to the next segment. As we think about this older brother invented Wedgies. Okay, segment number 4 is a menu drop. Menu drop here in Lakewood. Hungry for a mystery you can actually solve? Forget offshore conspiracies. Our menu drop this week is all about bold flavors you can find right here in the South Sound. Featured birria fries. The crust begins while Lakewood doesn't yet have its own birria fries hotspot. A few nearby Tacoma area gems are leading the charge. Tequila La Michoacana, beloved for their authentic birria tacos.
Birria
tacos. See, the spirit from beyond tells me and helps me sometimes. Cheesy dunkable. Word has it they'll do fries upon request, turning taco night into a full-blown fry assault. Then we got El Compadre Taco Shop, which is kind of located somewhere around the Lakewood Town Center, it says. Their carne asada fries are legendary. Crispy fries, tender steak, cheese, guac, jalapenos, and sour cream. Perfect for the fearless. Yeah, fearless, because jalapenos. No, no, not happening. And then we got Taco Street, which is in Tacoma, which is still, in the local area. Tacoma, Lakewood, it's all part of the area here. While their birria game is strong, try their queso-drenched street fries, or ask for custom birria fries. Trust the magic. Now, I know I keep messing up the B word, but the wife tried to tell me. Birria. I don't know.
Think beer and then like birria.
Beer!
Yeah,
Oh,
birria.
beer! Okay, I know about beer. Okay, birria. I got it now. That'll stick now because beer. A new conspiracy theory time. Are these loaded fries secretly outfitted with some happiness-inducing compound?
Yes.
Is Tacoma running a covert happy fry experiment? Or could it be that they're just spectacular? Quick list of local loaded fry culprits. Restaurant Tequila La Michoacana. Ask for birria fries. Their birria is already top ranked near Tacoma. El Compadre Taco Shop. Carne asada fries. Steak plus fries plus cheese equals comfort food conspiracy. Taco Street. Queso drenched fries with potential birria upgrade. They dunk everything and it's divine. So, are they secretly addictive, or are we part of a delicious government-planned distraction? Or is this just how good South Sound comfort food has become? Your mission: recruit a friend, raid your nearest loaded fries headquarters, and report back. Conspiracy investigators wanted. Taste testers welcome. Now on to the next live scene here. The little segment change coming now. Okay, that was dorky. Sorry. I keep getting weirder and weirder with this stuff. It's just kind of what I do. So, scene number 5. Main Street Minute. Let's take a stroll down Main Street. Lakewood's ever-changing maze of new shops, old favorites, and businesses that disappear faster than socks in the dryer. You think you know your neighborhood? Think again. Now open. K-pop Bubble Tea Lounge. Now open next to the 7-Eleven on Bridgeport Way. It's got neon signs, BTS on infinite repeat, and enough mango popping boba boba to drown a conspiracy. I might mess up boba here and there if I say it because it doesn't have beer in it. They've got biased teas themed after your favorite idols. And if you order the Jungkook Jolt and get a temporary tattoo and a suspicious look from the cashier, or you get a temporary tattoo and a suspicious look from the cashier. Mocha Nut Lakewood. Yes, the Korean Mocha Nut chain have set up shop near the Lakewood Town Center. Lines have been long, carbs have been delicious, and the mochi churro. What?
Is it M-O-C-H-I?
M-O-C-H-I, yes.
Mochi.
And the mochi churro fusion has started at least 3 Instagram food fights already. Pro tip, don't go at 3 p.m. unless you enjoy chaos and middle schoolers on scooters. Treasure box resell and more. A new secondhand shop opened quietly on Silicon Boulevard, and it's got everything from 90s Beanie Babies to haunted lava lamps. Haunted lava lamps. Cool. Local urban legend says a Furby in aisle 3 occasionally whispers, "Follow the mattress money." Recently closed. I don't like the word closed, but businesses go out of, Lakewood Mattress Outlet, gone without a trace. No clearance sale, no goodbye post, just boarded windows and a faint scent of Tempur-Pedic betrayal. This is the 3rd mattress store 12 months to go under in Lakewood. What are they hiding? Or what did they discover? Taco Time on 100th Street. Permanently closed last week. That means we're down one more reliable spot for Mexi fries and impulse decisions. No news on what's replacing it, but rumors point to either a vape shop, a crab boil ghost kitchen, or, you guessed it, another mattress outlet. That will probably go under. A crab boil ghost kitchen. That sounds kind of interesting. Anyways, next, Pier 1 Imports. Technically, it's been gone for a while, but the space is now fully surrendered to the void. Residents report seeing strange lights in the empty showroom at night. The city says it's just reflections. We say look deeper. Coming soon, Dice and Drinks Board Game Cafe. Slated to open September in the old FedEx office spot on Gravity Lake Drive. Menu includes espresso, paninis, and rental shelves filled with everything from Catan to Cards Against Humanity. Dungeons, coffee, dice, the trifecta of nerdery. But ask yourself, do the dice always roll fair in Lakewood? The Michoacana ice cream. Unconfirmed. There's heavy speculation it's coming to a space near 84th and South Tacoma Way. If true, that means Lakewood's about to be flooded with paletas, chicharrones, and Instagrammable cups filled with tamarind glory. More sugar, more power, more reason to question reality. New Korean barbecue joint. Construction has started in the former Payless Shoes storefront across from Lakewood Plaza. Locals spotted smoke vents being installed and a food service truck labeled Soul Fire making deliveries. September might get spicy. Now, back to another conspiracy area, mattress monarchy or business mirage. Let's talk numbers. Lakewood had seven mattress stores last year. 3 have closed, and 2 more have rebranded. Coincidence? Or is there a secret cabal of memory foam magnates laundering money through retail front stores? And then there's the bubble tea triangle. Every new boba shop. See, no beer in there, so it's exactly 0.4 miles from a 7-Eleven. Always on a corner. Always with good lighting. Coincidence? Or tactical sugar placement for maximum youth engagement? Even more suspicious, why does every single new business either involve board games, donuts, or dragon fruit? Someone's curating this town's personality like it's a Pinterest board. Folks, Lakewood's economy isn't just bouncing back, it's bouncing around. Stay woke. Stay woke. And support your local small businesses before they get replaced by a psychic pet spa or underground escape room run by sentient mattresses. Yeah, sorry for that silence. That was awkward because, yeah, that last one, escape room run by sentient mattresses. Why would anything be run by mattresses? That's a conspiracy right there. But Main Street isn't just a road, it's a battleground of bold ideas, failed franchises, and bubble tea espionage. Shop local, tip well, and maybe keep one eye open. And now we move into Lakewood Lit. Welcome back to Lakewood Lit, your weekly dose of words, writers, and reading vibes from right here in the heart of our community. And today, we're going deep into the mysterious, the eerie, and the downright strange with Kari Mendoza's Unexplainable But True, Strange Tales from the Pacific Northwest. This book collects stories that have been whispered around campfires, shared in hushed voices at local diners, and even caught on tape by curious investigators. The Spanaway Sasquatch, the legend you've probably heard, but maybe not the whole story. Let's start with the big guy himself, the Spanaway Sasquatch. If you've ever hiked near the Sprinker Recreation Center trails or the surrounding greenbelt, you might have heard the stories, but Kari's book digs deeper than your average Bigfoot sighting. Did you know there are documented reports, local dog walkers, claiming their pets went crazy barking at nothing? One story tells of glowing red eyes that followed a man for over a mile before disappearing. And that wasn't just a trick of the light. We reached out to longtime Spanaway resident, Linda, who says her uncle, a former logger, once found huge footprints in a logging road near Fort Lewis. She swears her uncle never told a tall tale in his life. Stories like these aren't just folklore. They shape the culture of the area, and they invite us to wonder about what really lurks in our forest. Bigfoot, Bigfoot, Bigfoot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's up, Red Fox Talker? The Haunting of Tacoma's Old Elks Lodge Parking Garage. Now, shifting gears. If you find yourself in downtown Tacoma, you might want to avoid the parking garage beneath the old Elks Lodge. After Dark. Kari's book features a chilling account from a former janitor who claims that late at night he saw a woman dressed in 1930s attire wandering through locked doors, only to vanish when approached. Local historians say the building was once a gathering spot for fraternal societies during the Prohibition era, and some suspect more than just spirits are trapped inside its walls. One urban explorer we interviewed recounted strange cold spots and the eerie footsteps on the security cameras, but no one else was there. Alright, Fort Silicon Park, where worlds might collide. Then there's Fort Silicon Park. What's fascinating here isn't just the wide open fields or the beautiful walking paths. It's the paranormal history, tied to the former psychiatric hospital that stood nearby until the mid-20th century. Ghost hunters and paranormal researchers often report strange electromagnetic readings near the old asylum grounds, along with inexplainable voices caught on EVP, electronic voice phenomena.
Are you talking about
Western State. Yes, the old Western State at Fort Silicon
That's in
Park.
her book.
Yeah.
So
Local
anybody
legend.
watching, it may be part of that book, but I've actually had encounters myself there. Maybe in a future episode we can go over it.
Yes, that will be kind of like a Thursday night show where we can talk about old Western State, because I've had encounters, the wives haven't had encounters. It's an interesting spot.
Very interesting haunted spot.
Yeah. But local legend says this area is a thin spot, a place where the veil between our world and the next is especially fragile. Library pick of the week. Write your own myth workshop. Now, if these stories have got your creative juices flowing, the Lakewood Pierce County Library has just the thing for you. On July 2nd at 5:30 p.m., they're hosting a Write Your Own Myth workshop, open to teens and adults alike. Do you like steel seeds? I don't think I like steel seeds. Never heard of it. Bring your notebooks, pens, and wildest imaginations. We hear there might even be a special guest storyteller joining the session, ready to share some insider tips on crafting compelling legends. And yes, there will be snacks. Because what's a myth without some tasty fuel? This week's lit theory. Books as secret maps. Here's a thought to keep you up at night. What if every book is more than just words on a page? What if the Dewey Decimal System is actually a secret code, a way to point readers toward real-life paranormal hotspots? Take 398.2, classification for folklore and fairy tales. Could that be a signal to keep your eyes peeled when you're near certain locations? Maybe the stories we read are guides disguised as fiction, meant to prepare us for what's just out of sight. Me here, Dandy's World. Are you playing without me? The wife is playing.
Who is that?
Some red fox talker. I'm not sure who they are on Dandy's World, but yes, the wife is playing. Freya is playing.
I made a new account.
She made a new account though, so she's on her new account.
Because I got bored since I did everything. I wanted to re-get everything again.
Yes. But, let's see what, it's a theory Kari Mendoza teases in her book, and it's one that's caught on with local librarians and amateur investigators alike. Listener stories wanted. Email us your local legends and spooky tales. We want to hear your stories. Got a favorite urban legend, ghost story, or unexplained mystery from Lakewood, Tacoma, or anywhere in the Pacific Northwest? Maybe it's the weird shadow you caught behind the Lakewood Walmart parking lot, or that strange noise nobody else could explain at your house. Send us an email at talkradiowedgies@gmail.com with your tale, and we might share it right here on the show. Don't be shy. Your story might just become the next legend in our community. You can also include photos or recordings if you have them. Just remember to tell us your first name and the area you're from. Heck, it could be anywhere globally. If you wish to tell a scary story, feel free to tell us. Okay, I go sleep now. Okay, night-night, Red Fox Talker. Have a good night. But from the dusty shelves of our libraries to the whispering woods and shadowy streets, the stories we tell connect us, inspire us, and sometimes send a shiver down our spines. Thanks for spending this time with me on Lakewood Lit. Keep your eyes open, keep reading, and maybe leave a nightlight on. Until next week, stay curious and stay safe. Now, the final segment Crow's Corner. Um, okay, it's Crow's Corner where we keep it honest even when it hurts. And today it hurts. This week has been emotional hell. And yeah, I know it's only Wednesday, but it feels like I've lived 7 lives in the last 72 hours. And not one of them felt relaxing. So, Monday, the calm before the chaos. Monday wasn't anything wild, just one of those days where you're anticipating stress, waiting for it. I knew pest control was scheduled for Tuesday, so Monday became a mad scramble to get the bedrooms cleaned and ready. Now, when I say cleaned, I mean I went all in. Stripping beds, shifting furniture, vacuuming places that haven't seen daylight in months. I was sweating by the end of it, thinking, well, at least I'm ahead of the curve. Famous last words. Then comes Tuesday, the breakdown. Tuesday hits and it's stacked. Started with counseling in the morning. That actually went okay. Shout out to mental health support, for real. I walked out feeling like, okay, maybe I've got some footing this week. Maybe, this week will be all right. That feeling lasted until pest control showed up. I busted my back the day before. The wife helped cleaning the bedrooms because the apartment office told us they'd be treating the bedrooms. But the pest control guy walks in and casually goes, "Oh no, I'm just doing the kitchen." What the fuck? You ever try to keep your cool while your brain is imploding? I wanted to say, so I just did all that prep for no reason. You know how much effort it took just to convince my body to lift the dresser? Not that I lifted the dresser, but just exaggerations here. It's not even just about the labor. It's about the mental energy, the emotional bandwidth it takes to gear up for a task, especially when you're already running on fumes. Then the evening came. I'm already feeling drained by the time evening rolls around. And then movie night. My wife and stepdaughter had a plan to go out and see a movie. They did invite me, and I appreciate that. They didn't leave me out on purpose. They asked, "You want to come?" But honestly, I didn't. I wasn't in the mood for that kind of outing. I didn't want to sit in a theater surrounded by people, pretending everything's fine while I was still carrying Tuesday's emotional body count. What I did want was for them to maybe stay home. Maybe my wife and I could have thrown something on the TV, just the two of us, a show, a movie, something. But I didn't say that. I said no thanks, and they went. And even though I made that decision, I still felt hollow. They came back. Stepdaughter walked right past me, not a hello, not a good night. Just disappeared like I was background noise. Wife, she paused for a smoke and a few minutes of small talk. Then she was off to bed too. I know it wasn't intentional, but it felt like a door closing on me. And the truth is, I didn't need much, just a moment of connection. A little acknowledgement. Hey, how was your night? Would have gone a long way. Now, we get to today, Wednesday. Today started off with wife rushing to a dentist appointment, but before she left, she needed one thing. Can you duct tape the bumper for me real quick? And of course, I did it without thinking. That's just who I am. But that moment, it hit a little harder than it should have because it reminded me that I'm always doing for others. Helping, fixing, moving, supporting. And most days I'm fine with that. I want to be helpful. But lately, it started to feel like that's all I am. A guy with duct tape and good intentions. No recharge. No I can't say this word. Reciprocity. Something like that. But let me just say this out loud for anyone who needs to hear it. It's okay to feel burned out by being the strong one. It's okay to want more than just thanks or a to-do list. It's okay to want someone to just sit with you. No fix needed. The emotional disconnect. I love my family deeply. I'm proud to be part of their lives. But there's this quiet pain that creeps in when your emotional needs go unseen. even when the invitations are technically offered. Being invited doesn't always mean being wanted in the way you need to be. Midweek and maxed out. It's Wednesday, midweek, supposed to be hump day, but honestly, feels more like a canyon. I'm down in the emotional trench, just waving at Wednesday from below, hoping Thursday sends a ladder. But here I am, still pushing forward, still recording, still showing up, because maybe if I speak this out loud, someone else out there hears it and feels a little less alone. Now, I have some coping tools. If you're in the thick of it like me, here's what I'm leaning on right now. Sometimes it's music, anything that mirrors the mood or helps change it. This show, my therapy on airwaves, this show helps my stress level. It lowers my stress a little bit. I have fun talking to you guys and having fun. And then tiny moments of grace, like a message from a friend or you listening right now. If you're feeling this kind of week too, reach out. Let's stop pretending these things aren't heavy. Email talkradiowedgies@gmail.com or direct message us on Instagram at talkradio2025. Even if all you say is same, I'll know what you mean. This has been Crow's Corner. Messy, honest, human. If you're hanging in there too, I see you, and I'm rooting for both of us. And that's a wrap on this week's Wedgie Wednesday Conspiracy Theory edition. The only place where you might learn that your underwear has a secret agenda. Honestly, if this microphone starts acting up, just blame it on the aliens or your laundry day. Before you disappear into the night or chase down that birria fries truck like it's a UFO, don't forget to check out the Discord and vote on the big questions. I will put the link again on YouTube chat, so y'all can click on the link and check it out and vote on the polls. And I will check it real quick just to see if anybody has voted, which I doubt, but we'll see. Yeah, there 0 votes on all of them. So you will get the results next week on Wedgie Wednesday. Did aliens invent wedgies to keep us distracted from world domination? Because honestly, who's got time for politics when your pants are plotting against you? Is the secret wedgie society real? Or just a bunch of folks with too much time and too little fabric? And those birria fries, beer, are they an interdimensional gateway or just an excuse to eat fries for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? I'm asking for a friend, not myself. Just asking. You know. Huge thanks to everyone tuning in with your wild theories, sharp minds, and even sharper wit. Without you, this show would just be me talking to myself. And trust me, my wedgie theories are getting weird enough to scare even me. So remember, whether you're out here uncovering the secrets of the universe or just trying to unwedge yourself after a long day, you're never alone. We're all just humans trying to keep our pants on and our sanity intact. Sometimes it's hard to keep my pants on because the wife will yank them down.
Hey,
She don't give me wedgies, but she yanks my pants down.
handsome.
Anyways, I'm Jonathan Riley, your fearless and slightly mischievous host. Until next time, keep your eyes open, your mind curious, and your underwear, well, let's just say keep it under control. Because in the world of conspiracy, you never know when the next big wedgie is coming.